So we're cooking intestines again under all the vegetables since shortly after the last time. In truth, Amon was hoping to entice someone who hasn't eaten this in a long time to come for a visit. In other words, someone who's been overseas. And so, anyways, but he hadn't checked with his plans, and he had gone ahead and bought. But that means more intestines for us, right? I think it's done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, the water is almost finishing, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix with the vegetables. So this is intestines and the stomach. It promises to be a good lunch. We don't usually eat lunch, we eat supper, but I'm really hungry. And I think today I'll opt for lunch and then have tea for supper. So this is the tripe, the intestines of a cow with cabbage that was dried cabbage. It was salty, so we ended up getting rid of the green leafy vegetables and putting unsalted cabbage because of how salty the food was, but now it's perfect. Amon is eating with sour milk. He says he's going to eat the meat in the evening. I mean, was this milk done the correct way? It seems more watery than the one you normally buy.
Yeah.
Because the one you normally buy, it's thick and it kind of looks like cottage cheese.
Yeah.
But this one is it looks like it was a bit watery. Because I can see even on top,
Yeah.
it looks like it's still processing.
Yeah. So they normally they get it while it's not yet done, because it's supposed to be big, thick masses, Anja. But because of the demand, they just get it.
Yeah, but what they've been selling you before has been good. It's been quite impressive. I almost ate it. Breakfast loading Saturday before the kids come. This is the first time in a long time that we've had breakfast. Someone just gave me a taster. There's someone who commented some time ago saying, and we know that Amon is gonna share that piece with you. It's yummy. I forgot what I was saying. First time in a long time that we've eaten breakfast. I think since we started Bible Club, and we used to have a ritual breakfast Saturday morning. Even when we lived in the city, we'd set a table outside with juice and set a nice table outside and sit outside and eat breakfast. But we haven't done it because we've got kids every Saturday. And Sunday we're rushing anyway. So nice. I'm doing dishes behind Amon. And yep. This is the little disaster I'm dealing with before the kids come. So breakfast definitely does look amazing. Liver, egg, veggies, toast.
They should believe me. Taste the way it looks.
Amon is putting bovril to his. I will be putting sweet chili to mine. It's liver and veggies, so today has been a liver day. Ate some of it in the morning for breakfast and the rest of it for supper. It's about to go with pasta. Today is goodness, it's so cold. It's Tuesday. It's only like 8 a.m. and it's already freezing. And there's Amon in the field. So he hired these young men to dig a field, to dig for him in the field. And so He went to throw in some seed. Yesterday he was in town and he found someone with the seeds for the squash, the African squash, makomani. So he's got some. He's out there, I guess, putting them in the holes. Sheesh, it's freezing. It's like it's brought a new form of winter. Can't even see the houses on the hill there. So these are the seeds that he bought in Rengini yesterday. There are different types of mokhomani seeds. They kind of came in with the pulp of the dried squash, and then he got peanuts. He went to Rengini to go and sort out a table, and then he got groundnuts that are already cooked.
So yeah, we are starting to plant for the rain season. So this is our normal ones that we're going to put maize and stuff, and then these big ones are going to put our pumpkins and I don't know what you call makomane in English, but we call them makomane. It's like a what can I say? It's like a gem squash. It's like a squash. It's on a squash family. And so this is the portion that needs to be done over here, and then this is what's done already. Going to do all the way that side, and then we're going to put some flowers, and there comes rain.
Guys, I don't know if you've ever observed how sometimes when you start mealies and then you try to stagger them, and how sometimes they all sort of grow up at the same time. So I think that the sweet corn has affected our mealies because they were growing so nice and healthy and everything was okay. And they've started tasseling at a short height. And they were green. They never... I remember last year when people's mealies tasseled at a short height, it was because of lack of rain. But here you have been watering, right?
Yeah.
And then the rain came and it tasseled early.
No, it's still okay, man.
You think it's still gonna grow?
Yeah, it will grow about here. It was about here.
Yeah.
So average maize when it's up, it should grow up here.
But why?
Hmm?
Why is it tasseling early?
I don't know. Could be not having enough water, maybe.
No, it cannot be having enough water. But look at the sweet corn. Oh, bless my heart. Like there's corn everywhere.
Yeah.
There's sweet corn everywhere.
And the corn is doing well. Like, look at this one. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys, Amon was busy pulling out what he thought was suckers on the corn, and I was like, but it looks...
Some of them are suckers, Mala.
I was like, but it looks like the stuff that the corn grows out of. And then he was pulling them out, and then the other day he passed, he's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been pulling out the stuff where the corn grows.
Yeah. I'm happy with our butternut, with our bobola.
The pumpkin leaves.
Yeah.
Some creamy stuff.
That's some creamy stuff. And even so, like here, Andrew.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Amon, don't pull anything.
This, I think, is a sucker.
Amon, don't pull anything.
This is a sucker. But I'm going to leave it.
Do you think the maize has crossbred with the corn?
No. The wind blows this side, so the sweet corn is the one that's got higher chances of crossbreeding with the thing.
This is regular maize on this side.
Yeah.
And the beans are looking taller.
Yeah. So I've learned, what they say, learning doesn't stop. I've learned I left this purposely, but
It's a good journey.
so apparently you need to hlanyela beans 2 weeks after you have hlanyeled your maize.
Oh, really?
So
Why?
that they don't compete.
Yeah, but I was always saying that because I've seen beans when they
But I planted these
when
ones
they
at the
creep
same
on
time
the
and they look
maize.
well.
When they creep on the maize, beans choke the maize. I've seen the what do you call?
But this one, look at this one. It was planted at the same time as maize and it looks well. It will continue its own direction quite well.
I've seen makhomani choking.
Disease.
Uh-oh. I've seen makhomani choking. It's got a worm. Anyways, I've seen makhomani choking the maize as they creeped on it.
This culprit.
All the way inside.
So it goes all the way into
the cob.
Yeah. So right in the cob. So you know this cob is a done deal.
Oh, look at that. Goodness. There's a happy, healthy worm.
Not only 1, 2, 3.
Gosh.
So
You're fruiting before it's pressed. It's all the way in the stalk. That's interesting. It's like on that one, but everyone else doesn't seem to have it.
So there, I put some.
The guys have pushed more since we last saw them before lunch, and after lunch they pushed more on digging the holes. The neighbors have planted this portion and the maize has already started coming out. This portion going there. They dig like machines. Amon will be talking to them and they'll be starting, and the next thing he'll be telling me they finished their whole big piece very, very quickly.
And then they finished that one and planted it.
They've planted where Moana is over there.
Yeah.
So this is our little field. And going that way.